More than a month after the rejection of the Constitution Bill 2020 by the National Assembly, Gambians are still divided over its content. On Tuesday, the Gambia Christian Council said it was dissatisfied by the proposed new Supreme Law for the failing to address their plights as Christians. Ibrahim Akebi Sonko tells us more.
On September 22nd, the draft constitution failed to make it to the final reading stage after it failed to secure the approval of a two-thirds majority when lawmakers in Banjul voted 31 to 23. The Gambia Christian Council said the document, which was to become the country's new supreme law, did not address their concerns. Bishop James Y. Odiko, the chairman of the Christian Council, told a press conference Tuesday that they were concerned about Section 37 of the draft constitution, which is meant to protect fundamental human rights and freedoms that should not be limited.
We are concerned that Christians can, under the Constitution, one day find their religious freedoms being restricted, and this is not a risk we are prepared to take. Moreover, Section 37 is inconsistent with the United Nations International Charter of Civic and Political Rights, ICCPR, as it does not mention all the absolute fundamental human rights that should not be encroached upon by a state party like the Gambia.
Bishop James Y. Odiko said the Christian Council is worried that concerns of several groups were addressed by the Constitutional Review Committee while it failed to address the plights of Christians. The bishop said the draft constitution is a threat to the peaceful coexistence that exists between Christians and Muslims.
We are concerned that the proposals of specific interest groups were adopted whilst the genuine concerns of others were ignored. While strengthening key areas under the executive and legislative arms of government, under the judiciary, a divisive legal framework was introduced that would completely undermine the common law system of law that has served the Gambian people since 1970 and destroy the peaceful and harmonious relationship that has existed in the Gambia between Christians and Muslims up to date.
The Gambia Christian Council chairman reiterated that if the Gambia can campaign to protect the minority Rohingya Muslims in Myanmar, what is stopping it from protecting the minority Christians in the Gambia?
The Gambia has gone into the annals of history because of the former Minister of Justice courage to fight and protect the rights of a Muslim minority group, the Rohingyas in Myanmar. It is therefore reasonable to expect our government to manifest that same spirit of love and concerns for minority rights in our beloved nation, the Gambia.
Despite the rejection of the National Assembly, many Gambians are of the view that the 2020 draft constitution catered for and sought to enhance so many fundamental human rights of the citizens. Its rejection has been described as a missed opportunity for the entire nation to break with the country's brutal past and to establish a truly democratic country where power is checked and accountability upheld. Reporting for iAfrica TV, I am Ibrahim Akebi Sonko.
That is the Christian Council addressing their plight on the rejected draft bill.